All right, I want you to watch this with me. A peaceful landscape, completely unexpected scene. I want you to watch from your screen from the left to the right as a kamikaze drone comes out of nowhere. Helicopter attempts to track it down. Unfortunately, it fails. That was the scene. That was the drone. This is the aftermath. This is the story. We have two converging stories, both breaking at the same time. We're going to bring you all the details because you need to understand exactly what happened. All right, my friends, can't thank you enough for being here today. I know a little unusual appearance, but Lisa and I are going to head out to Bike Week that our community enjoys, where we'll see so many of our fans, our friends, our families. This is what it's meant to be here in this great Republic of the United States of America. Make sure you're subscribed to Lisa's channel. If you think you are, double check. If you haven't subscribed to mine, she'll put a link above. It means the world to us, and we hope to see you out there today. We are blessed to have you, each and every one of you, as members of this audience. Now we have a quick word from our sponsor, then we'll be back in this very heavy-hitting story.
Now, we have been told our entire lives that wrinkle creams are the way to look younger. But now one doctor says that that's nothing but old news. According to Dr. John Lake, the world-renowned Beverly Hills beauty expert, most wrinkle fixes on the market are nothing but glorified moisturizers. Well, recently, Dr. Lake has focused his attention away from mainstream cosmetic practices. Why? Well, so that he can focus directly on anti-aging revolutionary breakthroughs. Now, his clients have dubbed this do-it-yourself technique the age rewinder method because it can take years and even decades off of your appearance in 2 minutes' time. In light of this amazing breakthrough, Dr. Lake has released a step-by-step video to the public where he outlines exactly how to use simple solutions from home. Now, if you want to check it out, all you have to do is go to bhmd1.com/haven. That's bhmd1.com/haven to watch that video. And if you want more information, you can click in the description box below. There's a link down there. Or if you're on your cell phone, click that more button to get more information, but you're not going to want to miss it out, as this product has been life-changing for me personally. All right, back to the broadcast.
All right, two converging storylines, as I mentioned to you. This is the aftermath of that attack. We're going to get into this in just a moment, but we got to talk about some rhetoric changes, which are very concerning to me. When you use hostile rhetoric, when you go from joy to rage, we've seen what that can lend towards, haven't we? Harris used to worry about laughing. Now Joy is fueling her campaign. Well, that was then, and this is now because Joy has left the building.
He talked about locking people up because they disagree with him. This is a democracy. And in a democracy, the President of the United States, in the United States of America, should be willing to be able to handle criticism without saying he'd lock people up for doing it.
Really? Pot calling kettle black much? Maybe you should remember those that you've locked up. Steve Bannon, you should be out. He ain't out yet, huh? He wanted to be out early, but you're not going to let him. But you're the one who's going to recite. You're going to change your rhetoric because you realize you're losing your voter base. So when you can't deliver them policy and you can't deliver them an action plan, I guess you're just going to shovel them rage. At Wisconsin, this was 2 days ago. This was on Thursday. Harris campaign features less talk of joy and more attacks on Trump, and then Kamala goes completely unhinged. You'll recognize the tenor of this message she delivers, but I worry about the danger of this message she delivers.
Should never again have the privilege of standing behind the seal of the President of the United States. Never again. Never again. Never again.
Somebody's losing it, huh? I guess those polls aren't looking so good, huh? Remind you of Hillary Cernovich dates above? Why am I now 50 points ahead? I have no idea why. Because you've gone from joy to rage. In a time of ultimate conflict on the world stage, we're going to take it back home. And instead of just going to policy, going to substance, going to what is critical to the U.S. voter, we're going to go back to rage. Maybe that will deliver us the election. What has contributed? So many trying to figure out what contributed not the first assassination attempt, but also the second assassination attempt. So now is the time we're going to go back to never again. Never again. He can never get behind the seal again. Man, we got big problems going on right now. We have a battle, as some believe, between Trump or communism. Others believe a battle to stop Trump. But then Kamala does the same thing. She's been accusing Trump of doing. And we have conflicts to contend with, don't we? Another assassination attempt. This on Benjamin Netanyahu's home. This is going to have to be contended with by someone who could show leadership. Someone who can navigate a very dangerous landscape right now. Zelensky coming out saying, without NATO's boots on the ground, I'm never going to be able to win. Orban even said, hey, dude, you're going to put us in World War III here. This could put us in World War III here. But what's Kamala concerned about? Not putting out policy, not saying how she's going to navigate the landscape. No, turning to rage. Because the American voter is so small-minded, they'll just react to my passion about how much I hate Trump. These things are more commingled than anyone can imagine because I'm going to keep it on policy. Who can mitigate this? Hezbollah hits a private town, upscale town, where Benjamin Netanyahu's home was. Was it a revenge attack? More than likely. After the death of Sinwar, who was responsible for the massacre on all those Israelis, was taken out. Just a day or so later, a kamikaze drone makes it through, 2 shot down, 1 makes it to his home. Conflicting reports on what occurred. Conflicting reports if that's Sinwar in that picture or not. Hezbollah fires rocket salvo at northern Israel. Iranian leaders vow axis of resistance will continue. Let's keep on the real storyline here. Kamala Harris is going to be able to defuse this? If you believe that, I have many bridges I want to sell you. Hezbollah drone targets Netanyahu's home. Explodes nearby. Prime Minister and wife not home, allegedly. The short statement from Netanyahu's office came after Yadiev said the building had been hit in the upscale town, famous for its swanky villas and Roman ruins, but it's about the battle, isn't it? Axios reporting on it also. I was amazed at how many weren't even aware of this. Oh, this Axios, who's the same publication who just put out that Biden tells Netanyahu it's time to end Gaza war after Sinwar's elimination. You think the opposition's going to end? It's just going to go away because you say so? Do you think Kamala Harris will even be this resolute? She can't do anything without a teleprompter. How is she going to negotiate international politics that at any moment could explode if many would say it already is? As this UAV launched at his private residence, drone hits Netanyahu's home. 13 injured allegedly, 1 dead. And we're going to rely on turning this country now, Kamala, towards rage. Joy campaign's over, huh? Now we're going to go to rage because when you lack substance and policy, I guess that's your only option. But you see, here's what Netanyahu did. This reminds me of somebody else. Tell me who it does after you listen to this for a moment.
Prime Minister, how is it going?
Well, 2 days ago, we took out Yahya Sinwar, the terrorist mastermind whose goons beheaded our men, raped our women, burnt babies alive. We took him out, and we're continuing our battle with Iran's other terrorist proxies. We're going to win this war.
So will something deter you?
No.
Just wanted that to sink in for a moment. Will something deter you? No. Is that, or could that be? Could you replace Kamala Harris if a similar attack happens here, would she be the one to state that? Would she be the one to put her foot down to defend us as a nation? The one who still doesn't even seem to understand we're a constitutional republic and not a democracy? Do you see her in those shoes? Her shades on? I certainly don't. No, I see one man. Only one vision that could replace that. It's that man. We are all standing on explosives right now. One moment's notice, everything's going to go off. And there's only one person running right now that I want leading, defending, and protecting the interests of this great Republic of the United States of America, and that is Donald J. Trump. These two stories are more converged than anyone realizes. International politics will be a centerpiece of something the next administration will have to handle. And I hope and I pray that this man is at the helm, because if Kamala is, we're in a freaking world of hurt. Now I'm going to decompress for a while. I'm going to go get Lisa. We're going to head out. Can't wait to see so many of you out at Bike Week. I know. You can tell by the hat where we're going, right? We need it right now. We need to be around friends. We need to be around family. You need to be around friends and family. And we all got to stick together, because right now, if he doesn't get elected, ain't nobody going to be looking out for us. I love you all. Until next time, Godspeed and God bless. Justice Knight, signing out.